Hi everybody, welcome to Monday. Julie Miller from Premier Fitness. It's arm day, it's Monday, we're ready to get our arms a good workout, get ready for tank top season, get ready, the sun's out, guns out. Just wondering how everybody's doing. We had a wonderful weekend of rainy Sunday weather. Gosh, I can't talk today. But let's just get to it. Julie Miller from Premier Fitness. Make sure you like the Ashtabula County Medical Center on Facebook. You'll be notified anytime we go live with any kind of content. I've got 5 exercises today for this arm day. 2 of them are on the floor, 3 of them are standing. Actually, 2 there on the floor, 3 of them are standing. You may want to get some weight. I have 3-pound and 2-pound weights here. You can use the weights. You can use water bottles if you'd like. Weights are not necessary. They'll just add a little bit extra resistance to your workout. And with that, let's just get started with our warm-up. So let's get those arms going. So we're going to do some rear circles. Just like that, nice big circles. Keeping in mind to keep your core nice and tight. Good. Now at the bottom, pause, and then we're going to reverse. Nice big circles. Good. Perfect. All right, last one right here. And pause. Bring those arms up to a T. Now we're going to do circles, little circles, facing backwards. So my arms are going backwards. Good. And now I'm going to pause, and we're just going to go front. Good. Perfect. Float them down. So we're just going to go back and forth, sweeping them back and forth. Just getting those shoulder joints nice and warmed up. Core is still tight. We start off running with that one. Keep your core tight. Awesome. Bring them down. Now we're going to bring our arms back and forward. Back and forward. So I'm crossing my arms in front of me, alternating which arm goes on top. Good. And last one right here. Float your arms down to the side. I'm going to bring them overhead. We're going to stretch out the sides of the body, keeping everything nice and tight. Really stretching through that side waist, stretching through your fingertips. Good. I can hear a cracking in my shoulders. One more each side. All right, and we're going to bring it down. Now to get that spine warmed up, plant your feet about hip-width distance apart. I'm going to squat down into a little quarter squat. Bring my arms out in front of me. I'm going to round my back. My hands are facing each other, kind of like I'm hugging a tree, so channel your inner tree hugger. And I'm standing up, sending my chest to the ceiling, bringing my palms back with my thumbs facing backward. Good. So from the side, it looks like this. Just kind of snuggle in there and open up, thumb facing backwards. A little quicker. And open up. One more. And open up. And float them down. Give those shoulders a roll. One last little rolly roll. Reverse it forward. Okay. Like I said, 5 exercises. We're going to do each one. We're going to do each one back to back, and then we're going to take a break in between the first and second rounds, and we're going to do it again. So there is, like I said, there's 5 exercises. The first one, I will show them all to you. The first one are called shoulder taps. So we're going to get on the floor. We're going to get into a plank position, and we're just going to take our arms, take our hands, and tapping our shoulders. So if you notice, my feet are pretty wide, and my hips, I'm trying to keep them as still as possible. I'm just tapping back and forth. So that's the first one. The second one are going to be air punches. So if you want to, you can grab those weights. So we're punching back and forth. So just a little jab, cross, Third one are going to be push-ups. So back on the floor for these push-ups. So you can take them from your knees, nice straight body, lower it down, and push it up. Lower it down, push it up. Fourth exercise is going to be an inchworm. So standing up, I'm going to bend forward from those hips, walk my hands out. We're going to pause and plank, and then we're going to bring it back again. And the fifth exercise are called Y's, T's, and I's. So with the weight, my feet are going to be firmly planted on the floor. This is an I, this is a T, and this is a Y. So we're just making those movements with a pause in between each movement. So I, Y, T, and I, T, and Y. All right? Those are the 5 exercises. Grab some water, get some comfy clothes, a mat on the floor if you have a hard surface, something to cushion your knees and your hands, and let's get started. So I'm going to grab a drink of water real quick. All right, first move is going to be those shoulder taps. So I'll meet you on the floor. In plank. So if full plank is too much for you, start in knee plank. Just make sure your knees or your feet are nice and wide. And you're keeping your hips quiet through this whole workout. Pushing the floor away, we're going to take those hands and we're going to alternate touching each shoulder. So it's left shoulder to right hand and opposite. Keep going. If you're in full plank, feet are nice and wide. You're pushing the floor away with that hand that's on the ground. Good. 2 more each side. And last one. Good. Release with control. I'll meet you up in your boxer stance. Grab those weights if you have them. If you don't, that's fine. We're just going to punch it out. So my feet are nice and wide. Punch it out. So my legs are in a slight squat. And I'm just punching back and forth. Really trying to get the movement coming from my side waist. Good. Shoulders are rolling. 3, 2, and 1. Release with control. Put those down. I'll meet you back on the floor for some push-ups. So hands are directly under those shoulders. Nice straight line from the top of your head to your knees. And we'll bring it down. Push it back up. Good. Down and push it back up. Now to keep from straining your neck on these push-ups, reach the floor with your chest. So not necessarily with your nose. Bring your chest to the floor. Good. Keep going. You got 2 more. Last one. Ah, nice job. Give those wrists a roll. Next up is that inchworm move. So stand at the back of the mat if you have one. I'm going to hinge forward from those hips. Bring my hands to the floor. Walk them out. Pause in full plank. And push it back up. We're going to do that again a couple more times. Walk them out. Now full plank is too much. Drop your knees. But bring it back up. And walk it back. So your knees can bend as much as you need them to. Ideally, you want to keep your knees as straight as possible, but not everybody has the same kind of flexibility. Good. All the way up. Bring it down, walk it out. Pause. Walk it up. Almost there, a couple more. Pause, and walk it up. 2 more, how about that? Pause, walk it up. All right, last one. Pause, and walk it on up. exercises, those T's, I's, and Y's. So grab your weights if you have them. Feet are about shoulder width apart. If you want more challenge, bring them closer together. We're going to start down in this I. Bring it to the T with a pause. Overhead to a Y with a pause. Back to T. Good. So I'm actively pushing the floor away with my legs. Good. Keeping my core tight. Support to my lower back. Nice. I'm breathing up to those Y, T's, I's. Good. Up, T, I. Last one up and down. T and I. There you go. Good job. Give everything a shake. That's all 5 moves. We're going to run through them again. We're going to give those arms a break real quick. Grab a drink. Very important to keep water nearby. All right, so let's give these arms a shake. Bring them out nice and wide and bring them in. Give yourself a little hug. Out again, thumbs face backwards, and bring yourself a hug, alternating which hand is on top again. One more. Bring it out, and give yourself a hug. Bring that left arm across your body, give it a squeeze. Right arm across your body, give it a squeeze. All right, nice job. Let's start over. Exercise number 1 being those shoulder taps. So I'm going to meet you on the floor. You can either be on your knees for this one or on your toes. Wherever you're at, your legs are nice and wide. Get my hair out of the way. Hands are directly under the shoulders, and we're going to tap it back and forth. Keeping those hips quiet as you can keep them. None of this. This kind of defeats the purpose. We might as well get some core work involved. Good. Pushing that floor away actively. Trying to keep my hips quiet. All right, how about one more each side? And release, knees down with control. Nice job. Air punches. Grab that weight if you choose. Those feet are nice and wide in that sumo squat. Assume your fighter stance. Just do quick little cross punches. Rolling those shoulders. Keeping that core tight. Breathing. Getting a little bit of cardio work in here. Good. Keep breathing, keep smiling. We got 3 more. 2 and 1. It's a good shoulder workout there. Back on the floor for those push-ups. So either from your knees or your toes. I'm going to do them from my knees for this time. I'm going to bring my shoulders directly over my wrists, pushing the floor away, dropping my hips, and drop it down, and push it back up. Down for 2. It's 3, 7, 8, and I think we lost connection. Live streaming. I apologize if I lost you. How are we doing? Are we back? Can everybody see me? Are we back? Looks like we're back. Okay, we're back. All right, exercise 4 is going to be those inchworm move. So standing in the back of my mat, hinge forward from those hips, walk it out, pause, and walk it back up. Full stand up erect, bring it down, walk it out, pause, and walk it back. Work on straight legs. If it doesn't happen today, that's fine. It might happen tomorrow. And bring it up, down, walk it out, and back. Couple more, inch forward, walk, 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 pause, walk, 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 and up. Let's do 2 more. Inch forward, walk, 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 pause, walk, walk, walk. 1 more. Bring it forward, walk, 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 and bring it back and up. Excellent. Exercise 5. It's going to be those T's, I's, and Y's. Feet together or wider apart for more stability. Together for more challenge. Starting in that I position, so my palms are facing you. I've got a good grip on those weights. My core is tucked in. My pelvis is ever so slightly tucked underneath my body. So trying to line up my shoulders over my hips. Start in the Y and the I. Bring it up to a T, and then to a Y. Back to T, and down. Slow, controlled movement with a little pause in between. T, and down. Good. Bring it out, up to Y, back, down, up, Y, T, and I. Keep at it. Remember to breathe. Remember to keep your core tucked. Smile. Go to your happy place. Hope everyone had a great weekend. 1 more up. Take a breath. So I lost you guys again. Well, technology is being a little itchy today. All right, so for this last little move, this last quick little move, I'm going to set a timer for 2 minutes. And what we're going to do, is we're going to grab those weights. So for 2 minutes straight, I'll show you what we're doing next. For 2 minutes straight, we're going to do 8 reps of curls. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We go right into high pulls. So my core is tight, my chest is up to the ceiling. I'm bringing those elbows up, almost like I'm zipping up a jacket. 7 and 8. Bring my hands down, flip my palms again. We're going to do some cross curls. All right, do 8 of these, 4 on each side. 6, 7, and 8. Back to these curls. So we're going to rotate through these 3 arm moves for the 2 minutes. Okay, so see if you can stay with me. Let me get my little timer guy set up here. There he is. So let's make this 2 minutes. Okay. Turn up the volume so you can hear my timer guy. All right, you ready for those curls? So nice, steady stance. Keep those elbows glued in, and we're gonna bring it up for 1. Elbows are glued. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. High pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Flip your grip, cross curl. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Back to those curls, double curls. So if you want more of a challenge, bring those feet together. 7, 8, high pull. Flip your grip. Zip up that jacket. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it down, flip, cross, curl. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice job. Back to those curls. We have less than a minute left. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Flip, pull, zippy zip. Do you want more of a challenge? One foot in front of the other. This is 8. Bring it down, cross curl. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bicep curl. 2, 3. Good. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 15 seconds. High pull. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Cross curl. Let's finish this out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Excellent work, people. Give everything a shake. Grab a drink of water. That was a great little after workout burnout. 2 minutes of constant motion. If you kept up during the whole 2 minutes, excellent work. If you had to take a break, that's okay. Excellent work. You got right back into it with me, right? The key is to take a quick break, but get right back into it. The longer you go, the more muscle fatigue you have, it's more of that muscle building power. All right, so we're getting close to the end of our workout. Now we're just going to do a quick cool down. So inhale those arms up. And exhale them down to your sides. Good. Cross in front. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring them down to your sides. Cross in front. One more. Inhale, up. Exhale it down. Cross in front. Now bring those arms up. Leave them up. Nice wide stance with your feet. Go ahead and reach over to the left side with your right hand. Good. Bring it back to the center. Now reach over to the left, to the right with your left hand. Good. And back up again. Over to the left. Perfect. To the right. Nice. Bring those hands down to center. Inhale. Nice big inhale. Thumbs facing backward. Nice shoulder stretch. Gaze up to the ceiling if you can. Exhale, squat down, tiny little squat. Channel that inner tree hug. Round your back nice and wide. Push your lower back out. Puff it out. Good. Inhale. Thumbs to the back of the room. Exhale. Inhale, send that chest up to the ceiling. And exhale, bring it down. Round that back. Relax that head. And relax your arms down in front of you. Good job. Take that left arm across your body. Bring it in for a nice stretch in that shoulder area. Good. I can feel it in the back of my shoulder, on the side of my shoulder. I can feel it in my upper arm. Perfect. Bring the other arm around. Bring it in. Good. And release it down. Bring that right arm overhead, bend that shoulder with your left hand on your elbow. Gently guide that elbow so your hand is reaching down the middle of your back. You should feel the stretch right here. That's what we want. That feels so good. Go ahead and release. Other arm. So left arm up, bend that elbow, and push. Good, and release it down. Right arm in front. Position your palm at me, stop. Take your left hand, gently, gently, gently pull back on those fingers, ever so gently. We're stretching out the back of this arm right here. Good, go ahead and reverse that palm so you're like painting. Push back on those hands. Good. And release. Other side. stop with your left hand. Bring that right hand gently, gently pull back on that hand. You want to feel the stretch in that upper arm area. Good. Reverse it, palm down, and pull it back. Perfect. Take your hands behind your body. Interlace your hands if you can. If not, just grab your shirt. And we're just going to pull down as I'm gazing up toward the ceiling. Nice stretch. And release. Take your ear to your right shoulder. Back to center. Left ear to left shoulder. Back to center. Chin to chest. Nose to the ceiling. Back to center. Take that chin over that right shoulder. Pause. Feel stretch in your neck. Back to center. Chin over your left shoulder. Pause and back to center. Take those arms, inhale them up. Exhale them down through center. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you joining me for Arm Day. I'm going to reset everything and meet you back here in about 2 minutes for 20-minute HIIT. So grab some more water. I'll see you in a few.